Hi guys, welcome back to my bubble, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, I will be sharing with you guys a couple of my favorite springtime fragrances. I don't want to say my favorite because I have so many favorite fragrances, but when I think of spring, I think of flowers, floral bouquets, mixed flowers, roses, anything that's blooming and floral. That's what I think of when I think of spring. So most of these fragrances that I will be sharing with you guys are very floral scents. I know a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with florals. Some like it, some don't. I personally love my floral scents, and I actually have 11 here because I just couldn't do 10, right? Anyways, let's get right into the first fragrance that I will be sharing with you guys is none other than Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. And this fragrance is so beautiful, you guys. This is the epitome of classy and feminine. This fragrance, it is so beautiful. It's musky, it's powdery. The powdery in here, it's a little bit vintage, but in the best way possible. This is so freaking beautiful. I really love it, and I actually think you can pull this off year round, but the florals in here make it suitable for the springtime. This is very versatile. You can wear this to the office or to a special event. It's just very soft, sophisticated, classy, feminine, musky, powdery, soft. It's just all of that in this cube, and it is just beautiful. Like, I absolutely love all of Narciso Rodriguez fragrances because they just yell femininity, like femininity, sophistication, and elegance, and I love that. I'm all for it. And that is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez. Next up, I have Very Irresistible by Jovan. I really love this fragrance. This is such a very pretty girl scent, very refreshing, very cooling, very pretty floral scent. I really like this one. This one is very suitable for spring and the summertime. I like how it has like a little fizzy, sparkling feel to it that makes it very refreshing. I really love it. This is very floral, but not like an old lady type of floral, just a very cool, pretty girl, refreshing floral. This is so good, so good. Very has a little bit of a sensuality in there. It's just so pretty, so pretty. I love this one, and that's Very Irresistible by Givenchy. Next up, I have Gucci Bloom. This is a very creamy white floral. This is so nice, so nice. Oh my god, I really like this one. It reminds me, it's very similar to one of my all-time favorites. You guys already know it's Michael Kors. But this one is just a bit more creamier and smoother than Michael Kors. Michael Kors is more like sharp, bam, bold in your face, you know. But this is just a creamy white floral, very lovely, bright, pretty, perfect for the springtime and the summer, because I remember, as I've mentioned before, I took this to Cancun, Mexico, and this just performed beautifully in the warmer weather. I don't know what it was, but it just did a great job with the hot weather, and I really like it. This just screams out springtime, and I love it. It's just so lovely, so bright, so feminine, so pretty. Gucci Bloom. Another goodie one here for the springtime is a classic, and it is Versace Red Jeans. This is so pretty. I get a lot of peaches and roses. Peach, rose, and vanilla. This is very nice for the spring and summer, I would say, and even for the fall time. Honestly, this is just very refreshing, very rosy. I really like this one. It also has a bit of a synthetic quality to it, but I don't mind it at all. I really like this one. It's so vintage, such a classic, and it just reminds me of when I was growing up. It's an oldie but a goodie for sure, and that's Red Jeans by Versace. Next up, we have Coach. This fragrance is relatively new to my collection, and it is this just really reminds me of walking into Sephora or walking into Macy's, the perfume section at Macy's. It's very generic. It's a very nice fragrance, but it's very generic. It's playful. I'm sorry, don't mind the mess behind me. It's very playful. It's fruity, sweet, girly, upbeat, but it is very generic. It's a simple scent. It smells like something that I have smelled before. It's in the lines of Coco Mademoiselle, La Vie est Belle, you know, Ralph Lauren Romance. Fragrances like that. It's not the same thing, but it's in that same family. Very basic, very pretty, very girly, but very generic. I really like it though. You can pull this off for the spring, summer, and even the fall time, and even winter, all season really, because it's just very pretty, sweet, fruity. It's just everything. It's really nice. It's a really nice fragrance, I promise you guys. And that is Coach. Just Coach. So next up we have Michael Kors Very Hollywood. This is a very cool, airy, white floral. This reminds me a lot of Gucci Bloom, just without the creamy aspect. This one is very bright and airy and kind of like a little bit watery. It's just a very pretty floral with like a citrusy, a slightly citrusy background. Yes, it's very pretty. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Gucci Bloom, but just like lighter, airier, not creamy at all. Very nice for the spring and the summertime. Simple fragrance, but very pretty indeed. And that's Very Hollywood by Michael Kors. Next up is this beauty right here, none other than Trisardi Donna. This fragrance is so beautiful. It is so lemony, classy, delicate, a little bit sweet. It's just a very soft fragrance. I really like this one. This is a refreshing, creamy, lemony scent with like floral undertones. It's just so beautiful and delicate. So beautiful. Delicate is like the best word to describe this fragrance. It's just so soft and pretty. Oh yes, I love it. It's so nice. And that's Trisardi Donna. So next up we have a floral bomb, and it is none other than Giorgio Beverly Hills Wings. This is Loud and Proud 90s floral bomb, you guys. Like, this is very floral heavy, and it can come off as a little bit too mature for some people. It reminds me a lot of Calvin Klein's Eternity, which my mom used to have back in the day, and I loved it. Me being a little girl, I used to love that fragrance, but it was just so strong, so powerful. And so is this one. This is very crisp, very fresh, very sharp and powerful. Like, the florals here are just bam wham in your face. And yeah, it can come off as a bit too much, a bit too old, but I like it. And it's just very good for spring. I mean, as I said, springtime, I think of nothing but flowers. Anything floral reminds me of spring, and this, I guess, is spring in a bottle, you guys. And this is Wings by Giorgio Beverly Hills. My last two fragrances are two celebrity scents. The first one I will be talking about is Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. This scent is so pretty, you guys. So fizzy, so light, so soft, so fizzy and sparkling. This has a beautiful champagne note in there that just makes it so refreshing. And surprisingly, you guys, this lasts forever, like forever and ever, especially on your clothes. I really like it. You can actually, to me, I think you can wear this for the fall and the summer and the spring. I don't really know how, even the winter, honestly. You can wear this year round, in my opinion, but I think it'll perform very well in the springtime, you know, when we got that cool, nice breeze going on. It's very inoffensive. You can wear this anywhere, honestly. It's an easy grab, and it just starts off very fizzy, then dries down into this like creamy apricot type of floral fragrance. It's just really nice, really nice. If you haven't tried Fancy Love, you have to. And that is, once again, Fancy Love by Jessica Simpson. Another celebrity fragrance is Vintage Bloom by Jessica Simpson as well. This one is perfect for spring and summer. This is a very bright and upbeat citrusy fragrance, you guys. Oh, it's a very sweet citrusy fragrance. Like, you really need to enjoy sweet citrusy fragrances to like this one, because it is very lemony, very citrusy. I remember when I first hauled this, I described it as a mixed floral bouquet dipped in a lemonade, in a very sweet lemonade. That is what this reminds me of. Lots of florals, very citrusy and very lemony, but it's just very, very pretty, very bright, and very upbeat. Like, I smell this and I just think of a beautiful, beautiful, warm, sunny day. That's all I can think of when I smell this fragrance. And this is another cheapie, very, very cheapie, you guys. So get a sniff of this if you can. And that is Vintage Bloom by Jessica Simpson. And just like that, that concludes this video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment down below which ones are your favorite springtime fragrances. I would love to know. Share it with me. Comment down below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.